Welcome to another show full of sunshine here at Cruise1st, whisking you away for more incredible adventures around the world. And this time we're cruising with Princess Cruises, a cruise line favourite with so many of our viewers.
Yeah, absolutely they are. I could do with some movies under the stars myself right now, but we have got a lot to pack into this show. So later we've got Miami and the Caribbean on the menu for a November getaway. Perfect timing. We'll be taking in Canada and New England in the fall for September. Again, perfect timing. That includes a stay in New York as well coming up later. Plus, we've got some no-fly quick pick cruises for later this year with super low deposits and great prices if you're quick to snap them up.
Wonderful. Now, are you ready to see some sun then? I know I am. So let's get cracking with our first offer. We're off to the wonders of the Hawaiian Islands on this 19-night adventure for the start of next year, with plenty of dates to choose from this year and next. In fact, even into 2026. So our journey starts on the 25th of January next year. We're flying off first to San Francisco in the States for 2 nights in a hotel to take it all in. What a great way to start things off. San Francisco, there we go. That's the most photographed bridge in the world we just saw there.
Golden
That's
Gate.
The Golden Gate
Lovely.
Bridge, which of course, iconic part of San Francisco. And you've got so many things to do there as well. My favourite thing, going over to Alcatraz. Obviously, it was a prison, wasn't it? There's been loads of films about it. You get a ferry across. It's amazing. Apparently, they do nighttime tours as well, which sounds a bit creepy, but it's really interesting.
I bet it's quite menacing as well.
To see the cells, it's got like the artwork on the walls that they scribbled in and scratched.
Wow.
Amazing. So after that lovely 2 nights in San Francisco, you will join Ruby Princess for your 16-night full board cruise. Oh, relax, indulge, dine. Yes, all the things that you're going to do on board right there in front of you now on that screen.
All the things that you'd love to be doing right now.
Oh, I know, Derek. I am in the mood, aren't you? Just to hop onto that cruise ship and just relax and enjoy.
Definitely. Have everything taken care of.
This time of year just makes you want to go away so badly.
Well, we're coming out of hibernation now, aren't we?
Yes.
We're starting to a little bit. And now's the time to really be thinking about holiday planning. And actually, you could not plan a better holiday than a cruise. And of course, in this part of the world that we're going to, perfect place to cruise around, have everything taken care of, not have to make a bed, wash a dish, tidy up, have all your food cooked for you. I could do that right now.
My favourite thing is coming back to my room and having fresh towels.
Yes.
I know. I mean, I know you're supposed to maybe just reuse them a little bit, which you can do.
Yeah.
But yeah, fresh towels every day. That's such a treat on holiday, isn't
lovely,
it? And you are going to have a treat on the Ruby Princess. We're looking at all the incredible dining options that there are. I mean, it's amazing. The choices are just fantastic. Whether you want to do something like really upscale, you know, the fine dining with that white tablecloth, you can do that. There's more relaxed options as well. Loads of speciality dining. But then you've got the buffet restaurant where there's just food readily available, literally all the time. So everybody is happy. Yes, you then need to head to the gym to burn off some of those calories, don't you? It's just going to be the most amazing time. The staterooms, look at those. Oh, just absolutely beautiful. And before we saw the spa as well. I mean, we're talking about holidays and the kind of things we want to do. We want to treat ourselves, don't we, while we're on holiday?
Nice hot stone massage with some nice hot oils. I could just honestly... I'm up for that right now.
I think you need your feet sorting too. Maybe have a pedicure.
You're so right. You're so right, Polly.
I can see through those shoes.
Which colour shall I go?
Exactly. And the entertainment options as well going into the evening are just amazing, whether it's a Broadway-style show, some live music, a comedy act. We saw The Voice, you've seen The Voice on TV, Voice of the Ocean, where the show is replicated. It's just absolutely amazing. It's just going to be such an incredible holiday for you. So the holiday starts off going out to San Francisco, a few days at sea, and then you arrive in Hawaii. In Kauai, you can explore the coast on a high-speed Zodiac raft, which allows you to get close to sea caves, waterfalls, hidden beaches as well. Then it's Honolulu. Now, you just want to relax here on Waikiki Beach. because it's pretty iconic. Do your Instagram tag, check in to say that you've been there. Famous for those golden sands. Apparently it's got great surfing conditions. I've never tried it, but maybe that's the time to try it for you. Kona is next. Now you can delve into the Hawaiian history here. There's a National Historical Park. You can go and see the ancient temples, the royal grounds, and the place of refuge as well. That sounds fabulous after all the beach relaxation, doesn't it? Hilo, when you're here, you can visit the Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, where you can see active lava flows and craters as well. If you're quite active, it offers hiking trails and museums, which would be lovely. A few days at sea and you'll arrive in Mexico, in Ensenada, where you can visit La Bufadora, which is a natural blowhole that shoots water high into the air. It's super cool to see, and of course you've got amazing beaches as well while you're there. A day at sea takes you back to San Francisco, where you come off the cruise ship, and we'll fly you back home to the UK.
And of course, if you want longer in San Francisco, we've got 2 nights built into the package, but if you want that 2 to be 2, 4, 6, 22, it's completely and utterly up to you. But obviously, to give you a price, we need to kind of specify a number of nights. This is going to be such a treat, isn't it? I mean, this is for the end of January next year, and it's 19 absolutely incredible and paradisical nights. And couldn't you just do with that right now? Well, I'm going to serve up a brilliant price tag. Included, of course, is the flight from the UK out to San Francisco. Wonderful place to be. 2 nights in a hotel there to just drink in the city. Longer if you want it, of course. Then you've got 16 nights of princess cruising on Ruby Princess, enjoying those wonderful Hawaiian islands there. Plenty of sea days for you to just relax and enjoy the wonderful ship as well. Cruise ends back in San Francisco. Of course, we've included the flight back to the UK. Low deposits today as well. Just £199 per person to get this price locked in. And I would advise you right now to get this price locked in, because we have worked extremely, I know, right? That's the flights, that's the stay in San Francisco and the cruise, which is full board. So your fabulous entertainment, all the pools and the wonderful things to enjoy on the ship, the fabulous food and so much more. Now, there are other dates for the package as well, from this November through to next April, and also November next year through to April in 2026 as well. It's absolutely incredible. And if you want to make it all inclusive, we'll talk about that in just a moment, because it's very, very simple to do. Let's look first at your upgrading, because you might well want to upgrade yourself to an ocean view, to a balcony or to a suite there. You've got your prices on the screen. Bear in mind that that cruise is 16 nights. So when you look at your upgrade prices, divide it by the number of nights that the cruise is, and it makes perfect sense. Now, if you want to make this all inclusive, Princess Plus is absolutely the way to go. For just £50 per person per day, you get drinks and tips and Wi-Fi and express boarding and so many more bonuses there. Well over $100 worth of value every day. I think it's something like $140 worth of value every single day, and you get that for just £50 per person per day. So do that while you're booking with our team on the phone lines. Remember, on the phones you can call us 7 days a week. You've got that free number on the screen there for you as well, so do not hesitate if you've got any questions and you fancy nailing down that deal with a low deposit right now. Just call us.
Now, don't forget, we've still got some super hot, quick pick, no-fly deals to come in the show for this year. So stay right here. Now, next up, we're off to see Canada and New England at their finest when the seasons are just changing. Now, this 10-night cheeky getaway starts on the 26th of September, and we're starting our flight out to NYC. Yes, New York City awaits us, as does 2 nights in a hotel to enjoy it. Oh my goodness me, New York. I mean, it's got everything. The Statue of Liberty, Empire State Building, Madison Square Gardens, Grand Central Station, Central Park, Brooklyn Bridge, shopping, 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 food, food, food. Absolutely amazing. Oh, look at that. We just saw the New York Knicks there. Now, if you do want to go and see a bit of a sporting action, the New York Knicks, you just go to Madison Square Gardens. I've done that before and it was absolutely absolutely brilliant. I didn't understand what was going on, but they've got cheerleaders, they've got the big hands. It's just taking in that American culture, isn't it? The pizza there's amazing. I mean, when you go out for brunch to a diner, just fantastic. You will then join the Enchanted Princess for your 7-night full board cruise. Look at that. She's absolutely beautiful. So much going on while you're on board. Princess Cruises just do it so well. Everything is so well organised in that there's lots of entertainment activities if that's what you want, but also if you just want to relax and take it all in and take things at your pace, you can do that too. That is the Grand Piazza. Now that's where street performers take place, which I just think so lovely. You might just be there chilling out and some street performer just pops up. And that's the lovely thing about cruising. As much as there's entertainment like in the evening, there's so much going on in the day, isn't there?
Yeah, honestly, it is a people watching paradise, let me tell you. And you can see from that main piazza there all of the wonderful restaurants and bars and lounges. I mean, listen, you could just take a pew or just stand at one of those like sort of balcony edges and just watch everything that goes on in the piazza. It is honestly, if you are like me and a very, very nosy beggar, you are going to love it because you can watch everything that is going on. And of course, when the sun's out, this is where everyone is.
Oh, yes. Relaxing, enjoying the sun, or maybe on some of the pools taking part in some games and activities as well. As I was saying, it's exactly how you want it to be. Now, look at that. Over 25 bars and restaurants. So you can do something every single different day of your cruise ship, whether you want to do something a little bit fancy. There we go. Chef's table, Lumiere. That looks like a bit of a treat.
Yeah, what I would say as well on speciality dining, if you've got something in mind that you think, OK, we must treat ourselves to that, do the booking as soon as you get onto the ship, because these specialty dining restaurants, bear in mind this is a 7-night cruise, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to want to book up the most rave reviewed restaurants, because you know, you hear from friends and family, you read reviews online, okay, you must go to so and so restaurant, whichever it must be, and that's the one you'll find that gets booked up in a heartbeat.
That's a very good point. And as well as those fancy restaurants, actually, if you've been on an excursion all day, it's really nice, maybe just to grab a burger or a pizza as well.
So or room service.
Exactly. So kind of plan when you are booking, thinking what you're going to do each day. I think maybe if you're going to be in early, and time to get ready. If you're going to go to one of these lovely speciality dining, you need time, don't you, to dry your hair, curl it.
Do you know what I love when you're on a cruise as well? If there's two of you and maybe one of you takes a little longer to get ready than the other, I'm making no aspersions, but the other one can just go and find a bar to just, you know, go and, or a library to just go and relax in and whatever, whilst the other one gets ready. So if your other half drives you mad with the amount of time they take to get ready, it's fine. There's plenty for you to do while they get ready. I'm saying no one. I'm not pointing in any direction, I promise. Anyway, here's where we're going on our cruise.
Oh, exactly. We're going to start our first stop, Newport, Rhode Island, which is known for its stunning Gilded Age mansions that were home once to these famous families like the Vanderbilts, the Kennedys, and the Astors. So take an incredible tour of those. On to Boston next, which is probably most famous for Fenway Park. Now, if you haven't heard of it, maybe you're not a baseball fan. It's the century-old ballpark, and it's the home of the Boston Red Sox, so that's worth a tour as well. On to Bar Harbor in Maine next. Now, Acadia National Park is absolutely stunning. It doesn't matter what season you go. It's really peaceful. It's got gorgeous views, and you're going to get some incredible photos while you're there as well. Very, very relaxing. Oh, yes, of course. Yeah. On to St. John for the Bay of Fundy in Canada next, which has got the highest tides in the world. That sounds a little bit scary, doesn't it? So I don't know if you want to dip in the water, but it's where the sort of the Bay of Fundy force the water in at the mouth of the river to reverse its flow. Portland next. Now you can visit the iconic Portland Headlight. It's a historic lighthouse located in Fort Williams Park. Incredible views of the Atlantic Ocean and onto the rocky coastline as well. A day at sea then takes you back to New York, where, I'm sorry, the cruise is over and it's time for your flight home, which is included.
That's okay, because you just come back and then you book the next holiday.
Absolutely.
Don't you? Of course, that's what you need to do. You need more things to look forward to. So, you know, to have a good holiday, you've got to come home again, haven't you, to arrange the next one. Very, very easy. Very, very simple. This is for September of this year, so really not that long to wait. I know, look at the calendar already. Now we've got January out of the way, do you know what I mean? It's like, that's it, we're off. Before you know it, it'll be Christmas again. Oh, don't say that, Derek. September this year. Let's get away for this one. Lots of other dates for it as well, by the way, both this year, next year, and into 2026 as well. We include the flight, of course, from the UK out to New York. 2 exciting nights in a hotel there, included in the price. Then 7 nights of cruising on Enchanted Princess, just as you're entering the fall in Canada and New England. And, of course, you've got the flight at the end back from New York to the UK. Deposits today again on this one, just £199 each. Your price tag, this is really good. You know, if you just cost up flight to and from New York and a couple of nights in a decent hotel, you know, you spend thousands very, very quickly, let me tell you. And yet we've managed to get 2 nights in a New York hotel, flights to and from New York, and a 7-night cruise for that. I know! And you can make this happen today with deposits of just £199 each. And can I just give you some extra advice first? First of all, if your 2 nights in New York isn't enough, add more with the team when you call and book. Or maybe at the end of the cruise, why not fly on from New York to another destination in America before heading home? You know where I'm thinking. Anyway, let's go to the upgrade details, shall we, and have a look at those. We could go anywhere. The world is our oyster. Now, notice there that your ocean view and balcony prices are exactly the same. Now, it's not a mistake. Mr. P is very, very good at these things. He's been doing it for years, and his attention to detail is second to none. What it actually means is we're offering you here to upgrade to balcony by just paying an ocean view price. We'll upgrade you to the balcony for free. Don't thank us now. No, thank us now. You're welcome. It's fine. It's just part of the service here at Cruise1st. Oh, and there's no booking fee, by the way, when you book with us here at Cruise1st. We are always there to get you the very, very best value for money. And that is incredible value for money. Listen, I mean, if you've got time today, go on the internet, or the net, as my dad calls it. Go on the net and price up flights to New York and a couple of nights in a New York hotel. See what number you come to very, very easily, and then come back to the value of this deal. There's Princess Plus as well, by the way, so if you want to make this all inclusive, unlimited Wi-Fi, drinks, tips, premium desserts, fitness classes, express boarding, and so much more. £50 per person per day. One of the best add-on packages in the cruise business, in my humble opinion, talking to you about cruise for about the last 14-15 years now. Honestly, it's brilliant. Always has been the best way of going all-inclusive, and remains so as well. So give us a call right now. Any questions, any tailoring you want to make to that package, just give the team a call. They're amazing. We are here 7 days a week, by the way, even into the evening on a Sunday, which people don't always necessarily think. You'd never think, oh, I'll be able to book a holiday on a Sunday afternoon. You think, oh no, I'll leave it till Monday. No, call us on the Sunday. Strike while the iron is hot. And we're on air, of course, on the telly, right the way through until 10 at night now. 7 days a week. That might be news to you, Polly, as well, isn't it?
Well, I actually found out about it earlier.
Oh, did you?
And I did think amazing, because Sunday's the time you've got to chat to the other half, you know, make those in the week. It'd be quite busy, can't it? You haven't always got time to speak. And and then you just, it's amazing. Well,
rather than you having to make that rushed call in your lunch hour during the week, do you know what I mean? Just have a nice, relaxed, easy conversation, you know, with a glass of something in your hand on a Sunday afternoon.
Fantastic. Now, ask 100 people where they want to cruise to, and there's a fair chance that many of them will straight away say the Caribbean.
Of course.
So come on then. Any excuse, it's perfectly timed too. The 1st of November for 13 nights, and we're flying first straight to the sunshine of Miami to thaw out and enjoy 2 nights in a hotel, which I think we'll definitely need. Yes. Now, Miami is all over the news at the moment because, of course, the football team into Miami. Now, you're not a football fan, are you?
Not the greatest.
But
no.
Wouldn't you want to go and see this sort of club that David Beckham's got behind? Lionel Messi's now playing there.
Okay.
And go and see the stadium. So that's something I think would be quite nice and a bit different to do while you're there as well.
Yes, I've never seen soccer in America.
Exactly. I'm sure it's very, very fun. You might also want to take a trip out to the Everglades and get up close to
you've done that, haven't you?
Crocodiles and alligators. You go on like an airboat that sort of hovers above the water. It's amazing. Another nice thing is go to Little Havana. Very, very lively. Lots of music and amazing food as well. So that's 2 nights in Miami before joining Sapphire Princess. Look at that. You'll join her.
The name sounds great. doesn't it?
You'll join her in Fort Lauderdale, which is lovely, and you're just going to have the best time on your 10-night full board cruise. I mean, we do love Princess, and one thing we haven't mentioned in this show is, of course, their iconic, well, you teased it at the beginning, movies under the stars. Explain to someone who hasn't cruised with Princess before what that is.
Okay, well, first of all, you get to see classic movies. Sometimes you get to see movies even before they've been, like, out somehow. I don't know how they managed to do that. Or it's a big classic, or it's a big sporting event, or whatever it might be. And there will be nights where you can literally go up onto the pool deck where the big screen is. You can lounge on a lounger. You can be there with a glass in one hand and popcorn in the other. Blanket over you if you need it, just in case there are, you know, gentle sea breezes or whatever. And you just watch a film.
Oh, Derek, I feel so relaxed. Take me now.
And you could do that with your other half, without your other half, with the whole family. Absolutely fantastic.
What a lovely... Because when we think of entertainment on a cruise ship, we do think of sort of more fast-paced and exhilarating, and all that is on offer. You've got your Broadway-style shows, you've got music, the quiz shows, karaoke. It's just amazing. But then to do that, movies under the stars, it's just a little bit more relaxed, isn't it? Especially if you've had a busy day.
It's such a nice experience as well, because there will be a moment, however engaged you are in the film, there will be a moment where you sit up, you look at the sky, and you know, you might see clouds, you might see stars or whatever, but you have this moment where you just go, oh, I can't quite believe I'm doing this. How wonderful.
Oh, you just bring it to life. It's so beautiful.
Honestly, though, it just hits you right at some point. You know, you're looking around at the other people all just enthralled watching at the screen. You're sitting there thinking, I can't believe I'm doing this.
Well, you need to say thank you, and you say thank you to the universe. It's about gratitude.
Yes.
You must do that. So next time...
Are you manifesting?
I'm manifesting right now. Right, cruising out of Fort Lauderdale, arriving in the Bahamas. By now you'll have thawed out. Oh, so you want to take advantage of the water sports and activities available at Princess Keys.
Lovely.
You've got snorkeling, kayaking, paddleboarding, floating mats if you want something a little bit more relaxing. A day at sea and you'll arrive in the Virgin Islands, St Thomas, which you'll love, also Charlotte Amalie. You've got Maggins Bay, and of course if you want to do a bit of golf, you can do that while you're there as well. We can arrange that for you.
Golf in the Caribbean.
I know, or maybe do some scuba diving, because it's amazing out there. Arriving next into St Martin, where you can visit Fort Amsterdam. It's a historic fort. You've got panoramic views of Philipsburg and the surrounding areas as well, but it's really peaceful, and it's nice to sort of take in the history of an island while you're there too.
I want to see the planes landing on the beach.
Of course, do that too. On to Antigua. More history there. You can explore Nelson's Dockyard, which is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's a beautifully restored 18th century naval dockyard. You've got all the historic buildings. The shopping is pretty epic there too. I've been, trust me. On to St Kitts. Now you can explore Brimstone Hill Fortress. Again, that's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. I mean, I say that because it just makes it sound like it's important. If UNESCO have said it, it's like, oh, must go. Yeah. Sounds pretty important to me.
It's worth going.
Yeah, it's worth going.
Absolutely.
So then it's on to Tortola, which has got just amazing beaches while you're there. The iconic ones are Cane Garden Bay, Smuggler's Cove and Long Bay Beach. So I think you want to relax on those sandy shores, have a swim, or maybe do some water activities while you're there as well. A couple of days at sea and you'll arrive back in Fort Lauderdale, where we'll connect with your flight home.
Just going back to our conversation about movies under the stars, I think this whole itinerary, you're going to have quite a few pinch me moments. Is this really happening? Do you know what I mean? Like all of the places that you were talking about that we would go to, you're going to Princess's own resort in the Bahamas there as well. That's going to feel, you know, pretty exclusive as well. I mean, this is just really, really lovely. When does it happen? 1st of November, not soon enough. But I get it booked in right now. I mean, it's always great to have a plan. You think you book it in right now. You've got the way through to the start of November to look forward to it. And actually, I just think, just the feeling inside that you know that it's happening, one, that's brilliant. When somebody says to you, in fact, Polly said to me this morning before we started filming, you must be due a break soon. And I'm like, I don't have anything in the diary until the end of November right now. That feels like a long, long way. Oh no, I am actually, yes, sorry, Mr. P. I have also forgotten. I am going to Vegas in September, but September still feels like a long, long way away, do you know what I mean? And you need something that feels like it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Anyway, right, so 13 nights away, start of November. Let's get this booked. Just what everybody needs at this time of the year. The flight out to Miami, 2 nights in a hotel there to top up your tan before 10 nights of Southern Caribbean cruising on the Sapphire Princess and the flight back to the UK, which you will reluctantly, I'm afraid, have to take. Do you fancy this? Deposits today, £199 each. Price tag. You're thinking it's going to be very, very different to what we've seen in the show so far, and it's not. Look, let's call it 2 weeks. I know it's 13 nights, but let's call it 2 weeks, shall we? In November, to the sunshine of the Caribbean and Miami. £199 each today gets it booked and gets that price locked in for you, subject to availability, of course. You know, if thousands of people all call us at once, that gets booked up. If the sailing's full, that's it. We can't sell any more cabins. So be quick and lock it in right now with just £199 each as your deposit. Right, here endeth the lesson. You call us now. Call us now. Stop what you're doing. Turn the air fryer off. Everyone's got an air fryer now, haven't they? Apart from me. I refuse to give in to the fad of the air fryer. I'm going to cook from scratch. Anyway, listen, you'll be doing no cooking on this holiday, let me tell you right now. And if you want to make it all-inclusive, very, very easy with your Princess Plus as well. £50 per person per day, drinks, tips, Wi-Fi, and so much more. Any questions, any tinkering you want to do with that package, talk to the team right now. You've got the number on screen. You can call us 7 days a week as well, even into the evening at the weekend as well, which is brilliant. Right, okay, before we end the show, no one's listening to me now anyway because they're all on the phone booking these offers. But I will quickly show you some quick picks. Now, these all sailed this year to and from Southampton. All have extra low deposit of just £50 per person if you get them booked by the 4th of March. So there's a special promotion right now. £50 per person deposit on any of these offers if you book them by the 4th of March. So PC 500, 3 weeks of no-fly cruising on Regal Princess, 31st of August, going to Cork, Dublin, Belfast and our wonderful British Isles, including North Wales, Orkney and around Scotland, which is brilliant. And a call into the port for Paris, just £769 per person. Again, deposits on that, just £50 per person if you book it before the 4th of March. Middle one there, PC 501. 16 nights heading up to Iceland and Greenland on the Caribbean Princess on the 13th of August. No fly, of course, and some wonderful ports there for £1,049 per person. Again, you can book that today, £50 per person deposit if you book before the 4th of March. And then the last one there, PC 502, is your Canary Sunshine for the 16th of November, in and out of the UK, down to an overnight in Tenerife, then on to Gran Canaria, Lanzarote and Lisbon. Hang on a minute. 12 nights of cruising to and from the UK to the sunshine that we absolutely need on the 16th of November. Could you have a look at that price tag, please? Mr. P, is that right? And I can book that today for a deposit of £50 each. If I book it before the 4th of March. I can't speak. That's a ridiculous price tag, $759. Jump on those deals right now. You can tap those TV references straight in to our website at Cruise1st.tv or give us a call. I realise that we don't tap anymore, do we? Type. What you do if you're on one of those touch screen. I've got a touch screen laptop now. It's very, you just go like that. Feels like you're on the tills in the supermarket, you know, because they're all, you know, the self ones.
Yeah, well, my laptop's
you have to do it all yourself
quite old, and obviously I've got children of a new generation, and whenever they use it, they're always touching my
the screens,
it doesn't work like that.
No, you need that mouse thing on a wire.
What's that?
I've got a wireless mouse now as well. It's Bluetooth.
Oh, Derek.
It's the future.
Welcome to 2024. I'm so glad you've joined us.
It's a new year. It's a good time to be alive, isn't it? Anyway, listen, if you missed any of the show, go watch it again on our YouTube channel. Just search for Sights and Sunshine with Princess Cruises and it will be there. On our YouTube channel as well. You can watch us live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
All day long. What more could you want out of life? Especially this time of year. Fabulous. Thank you so much for joining us. Stay right there. We'll be back in just a moment with more wonderful holidays.
Toodle pip.